up or what?
Who exactly are you?
Pardon me, are you the gentleman from the local authorities?
Well, that's right.
Oh, well then Swan's the name.
Gracious me, you mean you're Mr. Swan?
Yes.
Mr. Eric Swan?
Oh yes, Eric Swan! Eric Swan, I'm Eric Swan. Eric Swan, that's me. So, shall we get on with it?
I beg your pardon?
Well, you wanted me to sign something, didn't you?
Oh, yes, but I thought we'd start with a bit of a chat first.
A chat?
Oh, yes.
All right, then. What shall we chat about?
Now, I suppose I just better be straightforward and honest about it, hadn't I?
Honesty is always the best policy, as my lovely dear mother used to say.
Ah, your lovely dear mother. Well, I know all about that.
All about what?
I've seen your get-up in the cupboard.
Oh, not what was in the box!
I'm afraid so, yes.
Heavens, I didn't think you were here to chat about that!
Yes, I'm afraid it's all out in the open.
About what's been going on here?
That's right.
You mean you've come to make an arrest?
Mr. Swan, there's no question of an arrest.
Well, I have one thing to make... No question of an arrest?
Well, that's right.
Why not?
Well, it's not illegal, is it?
It isn't?
No!
You mean to tell me that what I've been doing with the wigs and the stockings and the dresses, that isn't against the law?
Well, that's right.
Well, then I thought everyone would have been at it.
I'm not quite sure about that, Eric. You don't mind if I call you Eric?
Oh, yes, you can call me Eric.
Oh, okay. It's just, I don't think it's highly approved of, but certainly a lot of people do it.
Do they?
Well, it's a free country.
It certainly is. I'd only wish I'd found out earlier that it was legal.
Oh, yes?
I'd got the whole family in on it.
This isn't quite the reaction I had expected.
And I can assure you, my partner will be very relieved as well.
Your partner?
That's right.
Would it be too impolite of me to ask who?
You're sure it's legal?
I'm quite sure, Eric.
Well then, it's my Uncle George.
Your uncle?
In fact, the dresses were all Uncle George's idea.
Were they?
I said we should just stick to wigs. But clever old Uncle George, he insisted that we get the stockings and dresses.
Did he?
Oh yes, clever old Uncle George. He's the real brains of the operation.
Is he?
Oh yeah.
Dr. Travis, heading round to Eric's office to have it out with him. Make him confess to everything.
But Mrs. Swan, your husband's here.
What?
Yes. Now, Mrs. Swan, prepare yourself for a shock. Now, there's somebody else involved in your husband's suppression.
Who?
That Eric's Uncle George.
Eric's Uncle George? Of course! His Uncle George!
Mrs. Swan! Mrs. Swan, you mustn't alarm yourself! Mrs.
Uncle George, have the clothes upstairs. You can come out now. Okay, Uncle George, I have it.
Hello.
Uncle George? Uncle George? No, Uncle George? No. Okay, hold the couch. All right. All three. All three. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Mr. McDonald!
Sally, I thought I got rid of you.
Dickie! I brought Mr. Fulbright!
Not now, Sally.
Mr. Fulbright is an undertaker!
It's all very well. An undertaker?
Yes! He's here to take care of everything!
Mr. McDonald, whatever are you doing? Doing? Yes, you shouldn't be trying to move this body on your own.
Yes!
Your dear departed father Norman. Oh, no, this body. I'm so confused. Dear Daddy, Norman McDonald.
Wait a minute! When I arrived earlier this morning, you said that
That's right, the twins.
Twins?
Yes, Uncle George's dear daddy's twin brother.
Goodness! Well, Uncle George must be shattered.
Oh, he's knocked out.
Dickie, I think you should leave everything to Mr. Albright.
No, I'd rather do everything myself. Honestly, I could borrow a spade, dig a bit of a hole, and just throw him in there.
You silly man. Mr. McDonald, is there a bedroom I could borrow on this floor?
Bedroom?
Yes, I just need somewhere for your father to rest peacefully.
Oh, no, all the bedrooms are being used. Sally here will show you through that door when we lay him out on the dining room table.
The dining room table?
Will you know tonight? All right, here you go.
The dining room table?
Open the door.
Your father's in a better place now.
Thank you! I wish I were with him. Don't worry, Uncle George, I'll get you some smelling salt. Oh, dear, dear.
I don't know how I could have got it wrong, Mr. Jenkins. I could have sworn that's where Mr. Swan went to. It's all right. And I had no idea how dusty it was up there.
Well, I'm sure it'll come out after a couple of washes.
I do apologize, Mr. Jenkins. Wait a moment. Here he is now.
So this is your elusive Mr. Swan?
Yes, this is my landlord. Mr. Swan. Say hello to Mr. Jenkins.